Good evening, I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Maurice Dubois. Big night for the front runners. Let's get right to the results for you. 85% of the precincts reporting showing Donald Trump with a broad win tonight. 60% of the Republican vote. He's followed by John Kasich. Ted Cruz is in third place. You'll also notice Ben Carson still on the ballot. That's because he withdrew from the race too late for his name to be removed. Any delegates he receives will not count toward his suspended campaign.
Now, the Democratic race a bit closer. You can see 85% of the precincts also reporting here. Hillary Clinton, 57%. The declared winner with Bernie Sanders at 43%. CBS 2 has team coverage on tonight's primary. We begin with Marcia Kramer outside Donald Trump's headquarters. Marcia.
Well, good evening, Christine. Donald Trump claimed a huge victory in New York tonight, and he is well on his way to winning most of the state's 95 delegates. But Trump wants to win them all, and whether he does or not is going to take a little bit longer for them to compute.
I can think of nowhere that I would rather have this victory.
A jubilant Donald Trump, accompanied by his wife and family, talking about his big home state win and his determination to prevail and win the Republican presidential nomination. He says he will have the most delegates and that Republican Party poobahs have no right to deny him the nomination, even if he doesn't get exactly the 1,237 votes needed.
Nobody should take delegates and claim victory unless they get those delegates with voters and voting.
Except in Manhattan, where John Kasich led most of the night, Trump's win here in New York was big and broad. Men and women, college grads, blue-collar workers, some of the strongest support from those looking for a candidate who will bring change. His opponents say he's not presidential material.
When you have these sky-high negatives, nobody's voting for you.
The people in state after state have made it clear. They cry out for a new path. This is the year of the outsider. I'm an outsider.
Now, Trump says he's going to take his campaign all the way to Cleveland and the convention. Now, exit polls tonight show that New Yorkers support him. Amazingly, 7 out of 10 Republican New Yorkers say that even if you don't get a majority of the vote, if you get the most votes, you should be the nominee. Reporting live outside Trump Tower in Midtown Manhattan, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Marcia, thank you.